Today I will be explaining the anatomy portion of the Digestive System Lab. First, we will start with the pre-week questions. The appendix is a very small organ, so why can it be life-threatening if it ruptures? If it ruptures, this is called appendicitis, and this can be life-threatening because when it does rupture, the bacterial infection from inside the appendix would be released and spread throughout the abdominal cavity. What is the purpose of the pyloric sphincter? The pyloric sphincter is a ring of muscle that controls the passage of some material, for example, food, through a tube. It prevents undigested food from passing through. Lastly, it prevents the duodenum from overfilling. What do you think could happen if the pyloric sphincter does not open fully? If the pyloric sphincter does not open fully, then pyloric stenosis could occur. This mainly occurs in infants when the pyloric sphincter muscle thickens, making it unable to fully open and causing the food to remain in the stomach. Due to the food having nowhere to go and the body not being able to take up the nutrients it needs, symptoms seen in infants would include vomiting, dehydration, hunger, and weight loss. Make a line drawing of the left and right hepatic ducts, the common hepatic duct, the cystic bile duct, and the common bile duct. Starting from the top, bile can come from the left and right hepatic duct and meet up in the common hepatic duct, where it can either go to the common bile duct or go and come from the cystic duct. Create a line drawing of the bile ducts. Add the liver, gallbladder, duodenum, and arrows to indicate the flow of bile. Bile starts in the liver and can either go straight to the duodenum or get stored in the gallbladder and then go to the duodenum. If there is a blockage in the cystic duct, is it possible for bile to get to the duodenum? Yes, the blockage would not cause the bile from getting to the duodenum, but instead it would cause it from getting stored in the gallbladder. Why do you think the bile duct and the pancreatic duct empty into the duodenum instead of the jejunum, ileum, or large intestines? Stomach acid has too low of a pH for the small intestine to handle. Because of this, the pancreas produces highly basic juices to neutralize the stomach acid. In addition to the basic juice, the pancreas also secretes digestive enzymes to aid in the uptake of nutrients from the partially digested food in the small intestine. The basic juice and digestive enzymes are entered into the duodenum through the pancreatic duct. Fat deposits typically collect in the greater amnionium. Can you hypothesize a purpose of this? The fat deposits provide protection to the abdominal organs from outside objects by adding another layer between the organs and outside the body. They also provide insulation to help the body stay in a state of homeostasis. Next is to match the organ with its function. First, the ligaments hold the organs in place. Bile is stored in the gallbladder. The pancreas secretes juices and enzymes in the small intestine. The small intestine is the location where nutrients are absorbed from the digestive tract into the body. Lastly, the large intestine is the location where water is absorbed from the digestive tract into the body. Please describe what you've learned about the relationship between structure and function. Select a digestive organ and describe how its structure relates to its function. Structure is directly associated with function. They both help determine the other. For example, the structure of a stomach is a hollow organ. This allows to hold food while also having the space to help break down the food with enzymes. Lastly is a mnemonic for the educational component. This mnemonic follows the pathway starting with the oral cavity, then going to the pharynx, esophagus, stomach, duodenum, jejunum, ileum, cecum, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon, rectum, and then finally the anus. Using the first letter of each of the body parts, the phase to remember this is, one person even said drinking juice is crazy after Tommy did shots right away. This is a fun and successful way to help remember where food goes next in the body from the time it enters your mouth till the time the waste leaves the body. Finally is the works cited I use for the information in this video.